Yeah, Alicia, it's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too.
I know the first time we only went over like the informed consent and the contract. So wondering if they had any questions or concerns about that before we start.
It's just gonna be like it's all gonna be between me and you, right? Nobody's gonna else find out, right?
Yeah, there's a counselor-client confidentiality, so everything we see in here stays in the room.
Okay, good.
So why are you seeking behavioral counseling?
Well, I've just been noticing that I'm starting to eat really bad since I've been going back to school. I haven't been eating the right things, I guess.
What makes you want to choose or want or choose to eat those unhealthy snacks?
Well, I noticed that the most I eat unhealthy is while I'm at school or on the days that I go to school because I'm just in a rush or it's in between classes and I just grab whatever I can, and a lot of times they're not the healthiest. You know, like I'll go down and grab something out of the vending machines and they don't really have that many healthy choices.
What are your eating habits or kind of meals you eat at home?
Well, at home I eat pretty good because my girls, they have food allergies, so I have to cook all of their food at home and prepare it. So while I'm at home, we eat pretty balanced, good food, except for on occasion when we go out. It's really, I guess, when I'm at school, in days where I need to go out for lunch or things because I don't really pack lunch.
Are you concerned about any other, if you're eating too many calories or just eating unhealthy snacks in general?
I haven't really thought about the calories. I mean, I'm sure that there's more calories in the unhealthy food, but I wouldn't say that I'm overeating. I'm just not eating the right things. Like, I'll still eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but my choices probably for those things aren't fulfilling the needs, the dietary needs. I mean, I know that if you don't eat really healthy, that your concentration and your thought can be off, and I'm in school, so I need to really be conscious of those things.
Since you mentioned your daughters have food allergies, I'm sure you're familiar with a food diary?
Yeah, my daughter actually had to do that just a couple months ago for their allergy doctor to make sure that we weren't giving her things that she shouldn't be eating.
Oh, a food diary can be, I guess, an example of a self-management plan.
Okay.
So, I want you to start making your own food diary, involving recording what you're eating, the serving size or amount, and what times you eat the food, and if you're at school or at home, or if you're eating out.
Do you want me to do that every day, or how many days? And
I'm going to do a daily food diary to see if you're only eating unhealthy snacks at school, or if there's times at home when you're eating unhealthy snacks. And do you have any other times at home that you think you eat unhealthy?
Well, I mean, I guess after the girls go to bed, I do eat ice cream and stuff that I know that they can't have when they're awake, so I kind of after they go to bed, it's my treat time where I go and break out the stuff that we don't eat while they're awake, or while they're around at least.
Okay.
So yeah, I do kind of splurge at night after they go to bed.
Alright, and it's good that you mentioned that, because if we're doing this food diary, you could see if there's, and you start trying to eat less unhealthy snacks, and see if that impacts you when you're at school, and if it impacts your behaviors at home as well.
Okay.
And the food diary will help you visually picture what you're eating on a daily basis, and kind of see if you're eating healthy eating habits or not, and how it will help you manage your eating behaviors as well, because you see if you ate this amount of like unhealthy snacks the day before, you might want to try eat less the next day.
Yeah, I know that if I had to write down everything, I know I wouldn't even want to write down that I was, eating a bunch of ice cream. I guess maybe just knowing that I would have to write it down, maybe it would help me choose better snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna also introduce like a contingency contract. A contingency contract lets you create goals you want to reach and will help you gradually stop your unhealthy behavior or bad behavior. So in your case, it would be eating less unhealthy snacks.
Okay.
What kind of goals would you want to achieve?
Well, probably just picking healthier things to eat and eating healthy and just and really working on being like healthy thinking, healthy acting, more exercise, and none of that's really going to be worth it if I'm just choosing a bunch of junk food to eat. I'm not going to be able to get in the shape that I want. And in December I'm going to a dance trip, and I know that if I keep eating like this, I'm going to get really away from my goals because everybody kind of eats worse when they're on vacation.
Yeah. Well, I guess the kind of goals you would want to achieve that you mentioned would be like, and with like the self-management plan would be sticking with the food diary, eating less unhealthy snacks before your vacation or event, and how do you think you would want to plan on achieving those goals?
Like, what do you mean? Like the steps till I take it, or?
Like what kind of procedures are you going to do? Are you going to choose more healthy snacks over unhealthy snacks? Or are you just going to cut out unhealthy snacks entirely, or?
Well, I don't think that I can cut out unhealthy snacks entirely. I mean, everybody likes dessert. But, yeah, maybe if I just had some better options. I know a lot of times that I eat on the go while I'm at school, and that kind of, well, at least gives me the excuse to pick those unhealthy snacks. That maybe if I had some easier options or something, that I could pick those instead, the healthier options instead.
Yeah, and it'd probably help like being more conscious about the foods you buy when you're going shopping for home and stuff, and when you're ordering food or when you're looking at the food section in the cafeteria at your school.
Yeah.
Does your husband eat unhealthy as well?
Yeah, he's probably a bad influence on me. Every night when we after we put the girls down and we're sitting down and having our relaxing time, he'll break out the snacks. We eat ice cream together or whatever.
So it would probably help, like, I don't know, if like some people like to work with someone else, like if they're working out, you like to work out with someone else because it helps like the support system. So maybe if you get your husband involved and trying to cut down on the unhealthy snacks, it'd probably help you towards lessening that behavior.
Yeah, I don't know why I never really thought about it before. Like when we work out, he was in the military, so he always keeps me accountable for my workout things. I guess eating those unhealthy snacks haven't really been a big deal, so it's not a big deal for me, but maybe if we did it together, that we could keep each other in line. I think that might be better, because if I saw him eating ice cream and I shouldn't have been eating ice cream, it's going to be a lot harder not to eat ice cream than if we both were going to choose something different.
Yeah, and it's great that he's helping you with your like workout routine and being physically healthy.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can hold each other accountable when you choose unhealthy snacks over maybe eating a piece of fruit or some like yogurt.
Yeah.
Do you ever like have your kids help you make meals or snacks?
Yeah, they make food with me pretty much all the time. I mean, we've kind of made food a big part of our lives because they have so many limitations that I wanted them to feel like normal, I guess. So yeah, they help out cooking and preparing meals, especially meals that are safe for them. I mean, obviously we have to be careful if, there's something in, our dish, because sometimes I make food for them and then food for us. So they always help with their food, but if it's something that they can't have that we're having for dinner, obviously I can't help them help. But yeah, in general they do. They're at least around in the kitchen, if not helping.
I think it would be great, and it's great that your daughters help you with your making meals and food and stuff. So I think it would be a nice, fun family, daughter-mother bonding time to, make healthy recipes that your daughters can enjoy and you can enjoy. And, do you guys, when you go out, to eat, do you choose, what kind of, meal choices do you choose?
If I were going out to eat, maybe, something with, pasta or, tacos, or I like going to Japanese steakhouse and they give you all that good food.
Yeah. So it may be fun, when you're going out to eat with your family and stuff, that you try looking at, the healthier options on the menus and trying choosing those over what you usually eat, or maybe try even just, health restaurants that are just geared towards healthy food.
Yeah, so maybe not so much fried.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of vegan or vegetarian restaurants. Maybe you could just discover new meals you guys enjoy together. Yeah. So with a contingency contract, we're gonna have to make rewards, punishments to keep you on track to lessening that behavior.
Okay.
So what kind of daily reward would you want to do for choosing healthy snacks to eat?
Well, maybe I could get some time to myself. Maybe take a long bath or something. A lot of times I'm so stressed out. Maybe a little time for me would be nice.
Yeah, having your husband babysit the kids for an hour or two and do
just
what
take
you
a little
want
relax. Yeah, that would be nice.
And what kind of punishment for eating unhealthy snacks? More unhealthy snacks.
What do you mean, something I don't like to do?
Yeah, is there a household chore? Is there some kind of activity you don't really particularly like?
Well, dishes. I mean, definitely don't like doing dishes.
You guys have a dishwasher at home?
Oh yeah.
I think it would help. I think a good daily punishment for that would be washing dishes by hand.
Oh, that would be terrible. I definitely don't want to do that.
That would be a good deterrent for as a punishment for the behavior. So now we have to create a contract reward for completing the goals.
Okay.
So if you you stick with the food diary, you start eating less unhealthy snacks. Would be something that you reward yourself with.
Okay, so at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what kind of what would you want to reward yourself with?
Well, I know I have this dance trip coming up. I mean, I really would like a new pair of dance shoes. That would be really cool.
And so that would be a good way to reward yourself.
Okay.
For following the or managing your behavior and completing the contract. Now we have to create a contract consequence for not completing the goals or meeting the goals on time. What kind of, activity or something you really like to do or do often?
Oh, well, if you ask my husband, it would definitely be Facebook. He says that I'm on Facebook, probably even too much, but I don't think it's too much. I just think that that's my way to relax. He likes to play video games and have his time, and I like to check Facebook.
Alright, so I think a good consequence for not coming to goals would be like staying off Facebook for a month.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have any questions or concerns about the self-management plan or the contingency contract?
No, I think that I have a good understanding. So how long I have to meet those goals by when? When do I have to meet those goals by?
When is your vacation?
In December.
December. Okay, so since we meet on like a weekly basis, I could check on how your progress is working out
Okay.
every time we meet, and then right before you go to vacation, we will look at your contract and see how you're doing.
Okay, I think that sounds good.
And the session today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.